Hello everybody, and welcome to a new edition of the Falinks Draft League. I am Orucs-Oraihc, once again captaining the Victoria Bells, and this is our Week 1 matchup. We are playing against Seldon of the Silver Smeargles, and it's going to be a heck of a match. So this is the first video of the season. I've decided not to do team building videos this season because, oh my god, they take so much effort. But the long and short of it is I don't like my matchup into this team. My team, I think it's great. I love it. Let's actually just go through my entire draft real quick, because this is the first one of these that I'm doing. I ended up with the first pick. With that pick, I took Hisuian Zorua, and then the next wheel I took Impidimp Solosis, then Golett Tinkatink, Bramblin Gimmighoul, Sobble Nimble, and finally Jangmo-O as the last pick. So I think it's a great, well-rounded team. Got a lot of different speed tiers. I've got some returning favorites. You'll remember Solosis and Sobble from the previous little cup league that I did in the JTDL. And we've got some really strong Pokemon in here. Impidimp, great screen setter. Hisuian Growlithe puts in a lot of work offensively and defensively. The 4x weaknesses are rough, but manageable in a Terra format, and it just hits like a truck. Golett, we also remember from the last Little Cup season I did. It's just a tank, it's just a beast, it just does so much more than you expect it to. Tinkatink, I am excited for. I love having more Fake Out on the team. Love having a Steel Fairy type. I think it's going to be fantastic in a support role. Bramblin and Gimmighoul, these were a later pick for me. Not 100% certain how that'll go, but we're going to figure it out. I have some fun stuff. It can be a beat-up line with a weakness policy that can do a whole ton and turn Gimmighoul into an absolute menace. Of course, the move pool isn't great, but what can you do? Nimble, I've used low kicks recently in a couple of draft leagues, and I think it's insane. And Nimble is just a smaller version of it. It does the same stuff, tinted lens, first impressions, dealing crazy damage. Refresh the screen, refresh the screen, refresh the screen. And Jangmo-O. Doesn't look great at first glance, but it has 3 great abilities, and so it's going to see some use over this season. For this first week, I've decided to go a little bit crazy. I've decided to go with an offensive Impidimp, expecting that Seldon will be prepared for screens. We'll have stuff like Brick Break, stuff like other screen clearing moves, maybe a Defog. Who knows? Just a lot of stuff that they could bring to counter screens, and I think that just throwing them off by running a offensive Impidimp with Sucker Punch, Play Rough, Expert Belt is just going to make them really put off guard. Of course, I've still got Parting Shot as my one defensive switching move. I've got Golett and Solosis as a sort of a Trick Room mode. Seldon's Trick Room mode is a little bit slower than mine in general, but overall, I think that mine still does hefty damage and is a threat to be worked around. And I mean, Golett is fantastic in Trick Room, as we know, of course. What else is on the team this week? Sobble. Sobble is just max speed, max special attack. I've got a speed tie, the opposing Hisuian Zorua. I haven't even mentioned Seldon's team yet, but It's Scraggy, Hisuian Zorua, Slowpoke, Citadel, Varoom, Esper, Ekans, Knackley, Trico, Fennekin. Just a bunch of good mons. Fire, Water, Grass Core. Got the Varoom, which is hard to hit. Hisuian Zorua is very tricky. Scraggy is a strong S tier in every way. The one thing I haven't really prepped against too much is a more offensive Scraggy, but the defensive ones were doing a lot regardless. But yeah, Impidimp ideally takes a KO on Scraggy or Hisuian Zorua very early, and I just figure out the rest from there. I've brought Nimble as a just Life Orb priority user. Like, it has 3 priority moves in U-turn this week. I've got Feint as my little tech, in case he's trying to protect, to stall a turn, or do whatever. Just breaking protects is very strong in VGC. And Hisuian Growlithe this week, it's just doing damage. It's got Flame Charge, because at +1 it outspeeds the entire team, ideally, and it can fire off Rock Slides for the rest of the battle. Or Flare Blitzes, if it needs to, against a Varoom. In testing, against the specific teams that I was testing against, I found that the strongest lead was just Sobble, Hisuian Growlithe, and just go for Muddy Water, Rock Slide, get good spread damage, and it covers very well for Hisuian Zorua because Sobble at worst speed ties, and it does massive damage and can't be hit very hard by much of any lead. So hopefully things go according to that plan today, and if they don't, then oh well. I think the matchup is rough into Hisuian Zorua, and if Varoom comes, it's going to be difficult to manage. But it looks like Seldon is ready at this point, so we are going to get straight into that battle. And I think after all the battles this season, if I can, I'm going to get into a voice call with my opponents, and potentially any spectators. I'm also streaming this live in the someone disconnected. Uh-oh. Okay. But yeah, I'm streaming this live in the FDL Discord. I believe it is this one. It doesn't matter, we don't have any special Pokemon regardless. Should be this. Participating battle team, current party. You can see all of their items here. It's gonna be an exciting week. Let's go random music. Always fun to figure out what music is going to be on the fly. Good luck, have fun. To Seldon. Oh shoot. I forgot to paste my Terras. Growlithe was Ghost. Nimble was Bug. Golett, just everything else fair. Forgot to paste. So the Scraggy is Terra Poison, Zorua is Terra Dark, Slowpoke also Terra Poison, Citadel Water, Varoom Dragon, Esper Dark. Okay, so really trying to prevent me from using priority moves against them with the guy. This is essentially the exact 6 that I prepped against, so I'm just going to go with the exact plan that I prepped with. Those 2 in the front, those 2 in the back. Slowpoke. This is a lead that I saw in testing. Varoom is Clear Amulet. Slowpoke is not oblivious, if nothing else. I think that the play here is actually, I think that's a Zorua. I'm like 90% certain that's a Zorua. I forgot to put Flare Blitz on my Hisuian Growlithe. That's going to be a problem, because this Varoom is probably pretty fast. Muddy Water right away. Break the Disguise. Oh, it's actually real. Okay. Parting Shot into the Clear Amulet. Oh, you love to see it. We're going to get that speed boost, and they're going to set up a Trick Room. This is fine, though. We got a big KO turn 1. They've got lefties, which is very hard for my team to break, but it's going to be fun. There's the Scraggy. There's the Zorua. Just protect. Make sure that this is the Zorua. No, it is a Scraggy. So Seldon went full in on that. Okay. I like that. This Slowpoke is getting back to full, and that's fine. I think here I am supposed to go into Golett. And just click the Muddy Water button. Yawn into Sobble. Interesting. Okay. And knock off my Golett for a KO. Okay. That's bad. And it is Moxie. Yeah. Well played. Moxie special defensive. Huh. Can I beat this? Is the next question. If we trade Terra for Terra here, then I have the advantage because he Terras into Poison and I'm all of a sudden a Fairy. But I have Psychic. Goodbye. Yeah, I will trade Sleet for that. And now, what's the last mon on the team? Probably the Citadel. Yeah, it's the Citadel. And I really like just clicking Psychic here into the Citadel. It doesn't take this super well. And then I just click Muddy Water because I'm going to burn a turn of Sleep. And we've seen that it's Psychic on the Slowpoke. Terra Water. Okay, okay. This doesn't let it resist Psychic. And yeah, it does not take that well. This is definitely belly drum sweeping then. We're trying to. Just doubling into that? No. Okay. Sobble burns a turn of Sleep. That's the end of Trick Room, which should benefit me greatly. Okay, I've burned a second turn of Sleep. Not great. This is probably going to be into that. Yep. And now I lose because this is going to be a Trick Room, probably, from the Slowpoke. No, it's a Psychic. I can win this, though. In fact, it's not even unlikely that I win this. We've only seen Psychic and Trick Room from the Slowpoke. Now we click Rock Slide until we die. And hopefully it's enough. Some good flinches. Or we just miss the Citadel and lose right away. Wow. Yeah, duality of Rock Slide. It can win you games, it can lose you games. You know it wouldn't be a video of me in Little Cup, or in Draft at all, if I wasn't forgetting to put moves on my mons. So no Flame Blitz, Flare Blitz really makes a difference there. Okay, how do we adjust? How do we adjust? I think we play the same 4. And we just play better. We beat the adjustment, I think. We also did see Yawn. Okay, Citadel Scraggy. This is perfect for us. This is just a very strong Rock Slide plus Muddy Water. Rock Slide plus Muddy Water works into almost anything. Yeah, nice fake out. Hope you enjoy Covert Cloak. And that is a Zorua. Oh, don't miss the Zorua. Okay, miss the Scraggy, that's fine. I almost protected Growlithe too. That would have been a massive turn if I did. But no, it was very obvious that one of those two was Zorua. So the last mon in the back is Citadel. Okay. I think I just go hard into you and... Quick a Terra Fairy Terra Blast to Scraggy. Yeah, I definitely baited Seldon into that play turn 1 with the Terra Ghost in the open sheet. And now this is just nearly impossible for Seldon to come back against. I just double this Citadel here. And it should go down to that. And if Liquidation somehow KOs the Sobble, it very well might, but I could also just crit here. Yeah. Called that before it happened. Yeah, that's a rough crit. Oh yeah, I still have Golett in the back. This should be an easy win. But yeah, this is just saying I brought the same 4. I would like to see an item on this thing. Okay, would be nice. Yeah. It is slower than Golett, which I expected. They get to see that I'm a Soul Vest, but I get to see that they are. I missed that. Oh no, I didn't. I already knew that they were left. Alrighty. Game 3 time. Lock in. Game 3, give it all. I mean, I think I just go same 4. Say it worked games 1 and 2. Or it worked game 2, rather. And if the same 4 from game 1 are brought, I have a different game plan. Esper Satana. Okay, this is Zorua. Okay, good to know. The real Satotl has the clear amulet. No. What had the clear amulet? Scraggy did. Okay, now I need an accuracy. Okay. So I lose my Growlithe for not moving. Crit did not. I think I just show off the third Terra option here. And I just click Dynamic Punch into the Satotl. Just be as annoying as possible. That's the plan of this game. There is an ant crawling on top of my TV. Esper accuracy drop, Satotl accuracy drop. That is not Frank's. course, I don't think it hits. Oh, and you hit. Okay. That's fine. -1. The Terra does nothing. Enjoy confusion. I'm almost certain this Citadel switches out at this point. There's no switch in to a knockoff. Plus a mud shot, I don't think. And there's no trick room going on this turn. It's time to show off. Oh, and staying in is even worse. There goes Trick Room. Was not aware that Esper got it. Apparently it does. Dynamic Punch and just Muddy Water, I think. Should be good. Spot. Sopping Wet Slowpoke. Oh, it's Poison Jab, as expected. Seldon's a very smart player. Muddy Water misses the Slowpoke. That's fine. Doesn't KO the Scraggy, but this sure will. Raw Terra Blast and Raw Terra Blast, I think. No, Muddy Water accuracy drops are better. Yawn is rough. Yawn is a way I can do this. This is the last turn of Trick Room, I believe. We have 3 more turns of screens. 2 more turns of screens. Or this upcoming turn is what I mean. Two turns of Trick Room, 3 turns of screens, 4 turns of screens. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you have to do that. I just have to hope for accuracy drops. And double hits, yeah. I think Yawn into Sobble might be better on that turn. Yeah. I switched from leftovers on this at the last minute. Good wake up, good wake up. Huge wake up. I think I outdamaged this. Now I mud shot the Slowpoke. I hope that makes it slower than the... Yes, that mud shot is huge. That mud shot makes the race so much better for me. I could protect Sobble that turn, but I think it is potentially worse. Light screen is gone too now. That makes it even faster for me. Protect on the Slowpoke. I have not PP maxed this. I did not PP max. This is going to be a yawn into a protect. Hoping to stall just enough turns. I mean, you have to protect. I'm not wasting a PP here, even if it doesn't protect, because Psychic should KO from this low range. This endgame would legitimately be easier if I had PP maxed. I think 3-turn sleep is the only way that it saves Seldon, though. Or like double special defense drop, but that's not happening. Okay, okay. That's the 2-turn. No Spadaf drop. Good, good. Should still be in range of Terra Blast here if I get 2-turn sleep. 50-50. Three-turn sleep. You hate to see it. Yawn is not the correct play. Here, the correct play for me, I think, is Psychic. Quick calcs. Solo. 6. 7. Slowpoke. I think I'm effectively timer stalling here. Guaranteed wake up turn. Crit, please. No, that just knocks out. Okay. Okay, wow. What a game. What a game. What a set. Anyways, time to join the voice chat with everyone else. I will see you there.
Okay, I'm gonna record KOs.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna mute real quick. Go switch laundry and I'll be back.
great first thing to have at the end of the video interview session. How's it going? Great battle. Great battle.
Yeah, that was tight. Why is it not letting me record KOs? Damn.
That I don't know. You will have to ask Spring when they get off of wherever they're gone.
Laundry. But yeah, no, it's it says, like, I did the thing and it just says loading KOs.
Oh, fun.
I'm watching you put yours in.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. That's fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to ask Spring about that. Anyways, 2 for Hisuian Growlithe. Hisuian, I'm going to tell you, Seldon, I was getting cooked in prep. I was getting absolutely cooked. This interaction failed. Oh.
Were you? Because
yes.
I didn't prep.
Yeah, no.
I literally did not calc at all. The only thing I did for prep was that I pulled up the speed, the draft thing. I looked at the speeds and went, oh yeah, I'm way slower. Put 2 Trick Room Pokemon on the team. Go.
Yeah.
The
I
amount
saw
of
a lot of Trick Room.
Terra Blast on your team was insanely frustrating.
Yeah, no, it was that way for a reason.
No, I understand for sure. It was
like,
very good.
I was like,
the first
okay,
time...
Terra Fairy, Terra Blast is very good into the one thing that I care about, and Terra Fairy in general is very good defensively against your team.
Yeah.
So you saw I Terra Fairy'd 3 times defensively in that set.
Correct.
Well, one of them was more offensive ensemble. Still.
Yeah. No, I clocked it on the Solosis and went, nah, he wouldn't go for it. And then you went for it.
Yeah, no, I was like,
and then,
if I don't go for this, then I have no way to hit it.
Yeah, game 2, I just forgot that Sobble was fairy as well.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the turn 1 of game 2. I'm really glad because I figured that exact kind of thing would happen, where my Terra Ghost on Hisuian Growlithe baits you into faking out the Sobble when it has Covert Cloak.
That's exactly what happened, so...
I was like, he's going to expect Terra Ghost and do the thing, so he's going to fake out the Sobble. My game plan, always, the only way I could beat Elm prepping against your team, Elm, great help, thank you so much, by the way. The only thing I could do was always lead Hisuian Growlithe and Sobble, always click Muddy Water Rock Slide.
That's fair.
And it is just always the safest thing to do with Hisuian Zorua there. Just every time.
That's fair. Yeah. Zorua's interesting for you.
Yeah, it is rough for me. It is rough.
My Bitter Malice didn't proc though, right?
What was that?
I don't think my Bitter Malice procs. I know you switched right away, but...
Yeah, it did not proc. I switched because I wanted to get better positioning, and I ended up getting KO'd for it.
Your amulet on Growlithe, right?
What was that?
Your amulet on Growlithe, right?
Yes, amulet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, when I saw that game 1 and then it didn't proc game 2 and I went, oh yeah, but yeah, no, the game 1 I felt like, I mean, I know that I won game 1, but man, the amulet hitting my parting shot felt awful.
Oh, that was wild.
That was great. That was good for me. That was a moment where I was like, yes, this was great. I managed to KO the most problematic mon on your team for me. I think Varoom just does so much against me. Especially when you
Yeah,
see
the
triple
problem
Terra
was-
Fairy.
Yeah, I know. And then I was like, I brought it that game 1, and it just got nuked, and I went, okay. I thought about trying to bring it the next 2 games, but every time I looked at the positioning, I went, I just don't think that I can bring this ever, because you're going to lead Growlithe, and if I don't kill Growlithe, if I have this in the back and don't kill Growlithe, I lose. And then if I'm going to guarantee that I kill Growlithe, I don't have room for it anymore.
Fun fact about the Growlithe, and I'm going to show you right now, Spring saw during the match and was probably confused because I was deafened. I forgot to put Flare Blitz on this thing.
Oh, really?
Protect
Did it
Oxide,
have
Flame
a
Charge,
fire move?
Flame Wheel.
Flame Wheel! Damn. I wonder if Satotl would have used the Flame Wheel without having to Terra.
Probably.
I don't know if it would have lived a Rock Slide, though.
Yeah, I was always clicking Rock Slide regardless of Terra.
Yeah. I never got the chance to do it, but I did. If I ever got Belly Drum off on Satotl, I think I just win.
Yes, I know. And I saw the Citrus Berry and I was like, oh man, that is going to be a Belly Drum Satotl, and I don't think I can beat that if it gets it off.
Between if I get Belly Drum Trick Room, I think the game's over, because if you bring in Solosis that's slower, I can just Ice Shard it, and it does a ridiculous amount of damage.
Yeah. Thankfully. And this would have mattered a lot, actually, at the end. I was Focus Sash on my Solosis.
Oh,
this was
were you?
because
Okay.
every single testing day, when I was running my leftovers Solosis, which would have instantly sealed the game in that 1v1.
It would have, but running leftover Solosis means you just get one shot, right?
Exactly. I get one shot by Hisuian Zorua, I get one shot by Scraggy, I get one shot by Satotl, I get one shot by Varoom, I get one shot by your Ekans. So it's just a rough world to not be running Sash.
Ekans was so close to making the cut over Esper.
So I was testing against Elm. And Elm had an Oblivious Slowpoke. Because he was like, it's optimal against Taunt, because I'm running Impotent. And I'm like, I just
called no Taunt.
Yeah, but there's
you don't have it.
Yeah, but there's no way that he doesn't run a Slowpoke with an ability that can bluff as Hisuian Zorua. Like, he always wants to bluff with Hisuian Zorua. Your Scraggy was bluffing with Hisuian Zorua. With Moxie.
That wasn't bluffing. I thought I wanted to Moxie sweep you with Trick Room.
Yeah, I mean that too, but still, it had the ability, and like.
Yes, none of my Pokemon had an ability that triggered when they entered.
Do you want to see my favorite set this week?
Yeah, hit me with it. Let me pull up my thing as well.
This is my favorite set of this week. It's on the stream, assuming the stream is still live.
It is.
Oh yeah, the Terrastellar Impidimp.
Oh, the Terrastellar Expert
Terrastellar
Belt. Okay.
Expert Belt Impidimp. Fake out Sucker Punch Play Rough Partition.
Yeah. Honestly, that thing is scary. That's why I expected the Impidimp lead, which is why I brought Varoom game 1 lead.
Yeah. I was like, there's no way he hasn't prepped thoroughly into screens. There's no way that there's not a brick break on that Scraggy. There's no way.
Not a brick break on that Scraggy.
Really?
I went, nah, you're not doing it. I had CC.
Yeah, wow. Nice. Good call on that.
Yeah, I went, you're bringing screens. Actually, let me just,
I was close to, though. I was close to doing it, but in the end, I figured it would be really funny if I got the turn 1 call right and just Sucker Punch KO'd Zorua.
Here, let me just paste. This will have some useless information in it because it has my full box of all of the Pokemon. But let me just like I said, I didn't calc. I calced literally nothing. There was no calc involved. I just guessed.
You know what? That's fair enough. I did exactly the same thing, except that this Impidimp has exactly 148 points of attack so that it can, with a Terra Stellar Sucker Punch at -1, KO a Hisuian Zorua.
Okay, checks out. But yeah, there's my full sets if you want to look and see if there was anything.
Yeah, I'll show you mine as well.
Like I said, these were not calced at all. I'm probably never running this exact spread again.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been easier. Yeah, I didn't have a paste for it because it was in the box still.
Yeah, I just did have the paste because I've prepped with a couple of different people. Shoutouts to, again, Elm and to Enna for helping with some prep.
Yeah. It was really unfortunate. I was typing the "Hey, want to do some prep" message when I went and then opened up the matchups in the other tab and went, huh.
Yeah. I know we're great prep partners. I cannot wait to prep with you every other week of the season now that this is out of the way.
Yes. Also, I actually think this might be better than having us not having us have played, because now we know each other's teams a little better even.
Oh yeah, a lot better.
That'll help with the prep for sure.
But yeah, everything else on this team, it was just max attack, max special attack.
Yeah, I see. You went pretty offensive. That Solosis was really scary, man.
The Solosis is EV'd for a... Yeah, it has the HP to live Shadow Ball after
what's Solosis'
Terra.
base speed?
10, I think.
Oh, is it really 10? Okay. Then that wouldn't
No,
have
it's
mattered.
20. It's 20.
It's
Okay.
20. Slowpoke is 10.
Yeah, no, Gimme Ghoul is 10. Slowpoke is 15.
Slowpoke's 15, yeah.
But yeah, I saw that your Slowpoke was faster, and I think that the critical moment for me was realizing that's probably just not minus speed, or it's just 31 speed IV. So
It is minus speed, but it's also 31 speed.
yeah. So I thought, if Sobble Mudshot makes it slower, which it probably will, then Solosis has a so much better chance in the 1v1.
Oh yeah, and that was very relevant.
And it might still be better to protect
the
Sobble on that turn, but I think just reading that is an easy way to lose.
Yeah, the reason that I asked, though, is that my Citadel was 31 speed IV, no investment, but wasn't a 0. And when I went to bottle cap, the Citadel that I had actually had 0, just, naturally.
Nice.
And so I tanked for, 20 minutes about, do I want to bottle cap this or not? And then decided, nothing's slow enough that it'll matter. And that, there's nothing in the speed tiers that would matter. I'm going to bottle cap this, because I bet we'll want it 31 for future weeks.
Yeah, fair. And, I mean, the thing about it is, you'll find another Citadel with 0 speed if you really need it. Or I'll find one for you.
I have 0 every stat ditto, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, really fun set. I wish I had gotten to bring out the Nimble. Nimble is one of my favorite Pokemon. You know, I've done crazy things with low kicks in past draft leagues, and this is just baby low kicks.
Yeah, I did switch up the team every time just so that I could have brought all 6 Pokemon. That was a little bit of the reason. But
yeah. No, I just found that 4 in testing just did better than
very, very solid.
these two. Specifically against Varoom, Scraggy, Zorua team with Slowpoke.
Yeah.
Specifically against those 4, it was just the best that I had.
The Esper was interesting. I actually threw Fake Out on last minute because I used Fake Out to Mirror Herb Fake Out onto the Scraggy.
Yeah.
From the Esper, and then I went because I had Screens, Trick Room, Protect, no offensive moves on Esper originally.
Yeah, not the greatest.
Esper learned Fake. Because I forgot Esper learned Fake Out. And I was like, man, I don't think I want to bring this Esper. But then I was like getting moves ready and saw Fake Out in its learnable list and went, wait a second.
Yeah. I really like play screens Esper. That was
Esper,
really
yeah.
instrumental in helping you to survive.
I see the Sobble?
Oh, the Sobble, yeah, absolutely. It's just max speed, max attack. I think the 4 is HP.
I remember when we were doing the tier list, seeing that thing's move pool, just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it really does not get any moves. Like, this is its full coverage set. It cannot get any more coverage than this.
Who won, by the way?
It was me, 2-1. Very close games all the way. The last game came down to an incredibly fun endgame, which you will have to see on the replay. Anyways, for everyone on YouTube...
I maybe punted it.
For everyone on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in week 2. Have a good one.